What's up guys, Jared here with another musically infused movie review. So the old Bellas are back, and I remember watching the first Pitch Perfect all the way back in 2012. Such a simpler time. I'm not gonna lie, I actually really enjoyed the first Pitch Perfect. Then a few years later, they made Pitch Perfect 2. Teenage girls lost their flippin' minds and flocked to the theaters, but there was nothing special about it. Now they are on to Pitch Perfect 3, Last Call, pitches. So are the Bellas just as good with their mouth and oral skills as they've ever been? Let's find out. So Pitch Perfect 3 finds the Bellas in the adult world just loving life. Just kidding, they actually are miserable, and the only thing that they had really going for them was singing together. As they come together for a reunion, it is suggested that they come together for one last music competition hosted at an overseas USO tour. The Bellas are going international. Woo! However, when they show up, the Bellas are in a world of hurt. Not only is the competition stiff, pun intended, but they actually play real musical instruments. As the tour continues and the prize of opening up for famed musician DJ Khaled is on the line, the Bellas face the toughest, most bizarre situations they've ever been in. Okay, I do not understand the hype around this movie at all. I tried to catch this movie in theaters for almost a week, and I was greeted with a sold out sign every single time. Who the hell is going to this movie? Kids, teenagers, senior citizens, repeat showings? In the words of Mark Anthony, I need to know.
I need to know. Tell me, baby girl, 'cause I need to know.
Okay, so I'll start with the positives. With all of the Pitch Perfect movies, including this one, the music and remixes have been on point. The Bellas' mouth music is much appreciated in this third installment, but in addition to their oral pleasures, there's also 3 other performers or bands that enter the fray. Each of the bands adds a completely different flavor to the music, all the way from a country western mix to a rap-heavy auto-tuned one. If anything, Pitch Perfect 3 has got the tunage. Besides the music, the Bellas and some of the other characters and performances were really fun to watch. Anna Kendrick, Brittany Snow, and Anna Camp all reprise their roles as Becca, Chloe, and Aubrey, and it reminds us of how fun and endearing these characters can be. Also returning are Elizabeth Banks and John Michael Higgins as the witty Peanut Gallery a cappella announcers, Gail and John. Their chemistry is the best it's ever been and drives a lot of the humor and sarcasm of the movie. New additions include a country western band with some redneck twang and even better mullets, along with an all-female band by the name of Evermoist. Yep, Evermoist. Those were the few good things that I grasped onto, but this movie definitely had an identity crisis. Is it a musical singing competition movie, or are we going with a faux Jane Bond action movie? I have no fucking idea. The movie starts up being a normal Bella a cappella story, but then like for a solid 30 to 40 minutes, it tries to transition into this weird action subplot where Fat Amy is there and her father and a bunch of money. It just, no. This brings me to Fat Amy, played by Rebel Wilson. Just stop. This movie mainly revolves around her and this weird action subplot, and I just could not stand her performance. Okay, we get it. You're playing this overweight, sexually inappropriate female, but that has just been driven into the ground so much. I may have smiled once or twice during some of her jokes, but for the rest of it, it was just like, this isn't funny, please stop, this shtick is getting old. Overall, Pitch Perfect 3 is a confusing hour-and-a-half ride between a Bella singing competition and this wannabe action-adventure film. With some upbeat music and remixes, along with some fun characters and humorous performances, but with a bizarre action movie wannabe vibe and Rebel Wilson being unwatchable, I'd go ahead and skip out on Pitch Perfect 3. It has some great music, but its oral skills can only make it come so far. What did you think of Pitch Perfect 3? Was it the crazy, out-of-control action mixed with music film you were hoping for? Or was this a terrible turn for the Bellas and should have been subtitled Later Pitches? I want to hear about it in the comments below. As always, you can find me on the social medias at Jared Buckendahl on Twitter, Instagram, and Facebook. And don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to this channel. Until next time, I'll see you later.